Huzzah! The update is finally done! Hey friends, it's UrsulasRevenge, and happy Wednesday update day! After a bit of a delay, the update is finally here, and we are headed back to the Forgotten Fields, back to the medieval arena or area to get a little competitive, because this week's update is themed Chivalrous Championships. This is the first of a few weeks worth of updates to the medieval area. Kicking it off, we have a new quest with the Knight Lobera, one of the Yellow Wolves, who wants us to help her in her dream of competing in championships. I have a feeling this is going to be a new championship daily, but let's go find her and find out. Okay, so behind all the festivities... Whoops. Okay, let's try that again. Behind all the festivities, around this rock, we will find a daydreaming knight. Lobera, hello. Hi there, thanks for stopping for a chat. Hi there, thanks... Oh my god. Hi there, thanks just... Oh my god. If anyone ever thinks that I do this all in one take, I absolutely don't. I cannot read. Hi there, thanks for stopping to chat. I have a wish that might sound strange, but bear with me, or wolf with me more like. I spend my days wielding swords and lances and spears. It's just what I do. I'm good at it too, but it's also pointy, sharp, and harsh. My wish, my dream, is to know the feeling of wind brushing on your cheeks as you race towards the finish line of a championship. I could never do it without abandoning my post and my image, but maybe you could, and then tell me about it in excruciating detail? Yeah, this is another championship daily for us to do. Kind of like the Caprin for the Winter Festival and the one for the Halloween Festival, except I don't know if this is a permanent quest because this is a permanent area of the map, so I guess we'll find that out. But anyways, I guess we have to go do a championship and find out what that's about. Oh, am I gonna have to do it twice because it's also gonna be a daily? Well, we'll find out. We'll talk more about championships in a minute, but first we'll do a little break and head to our home stable where there are some new additions to stable customization. So over in the world of stable customization, we have a bunch of new options to talk about in both the Moorland style, the Brookhaven style, and a brand new medieval style. So let's go through all the options. So the more that they add to home stable customization, the harder it is for me to tell when things have come out because there's no like new button or anything like that. For the most part, in both the Moorland and Brookhaven categories, as far as wood goes, there are 3 new colors. There's Cerise Unicorn, there's Yellow Wolves, and there are Blue Oak options for things like trim or the partitions. And additionally, in Brookhaven, there are a couple more stone varieties. There is Cineris, Argentius, Sable, and Azure in a couple of different categories like the gable and the lower walls. But we also have a brand new theme in some of the categories titled Medieval. And also, like they've done with previous theme releases, you do get the default for that theme for free. And as far as this medieval category goes, it mostly focuses on the stalls, including the gates, as well as the like upper beams. Something interesting to note though with these upper beams is the addition of banners that hang on those beams. You'll see that we only have one option of banners currently. However, based on the picture that they posted in today's news post, there will be more banners potentially as quest or reputation rewards. Okay, that took me a lot to go through and I've already lost track of time, and it is time to do a championship. Where am I going? Valedale? Valedale, here we come. No! Oh my god, this fence! Are you freaking joking? Oh my god, I almost didn't make it. Alright, now that we've done the championship, it looks like we have completed that quest. We will go talk to Lobera in a minute, but first, let's talk about the new season of Champion Ranks. I guess thanks to the server downtime, this is actually the first time that I'm doing a Wednesday update with champion ranks actually active. So you can see the end time is in 35 days from now, which means this will be active until March 5th. It looks like the amounts are the same, up to 250 points. And as a reminder for anybody who's maybe never done the champion ranks or just didn't remember, the points are cumulative. So for the first point, it is 2 points, then 12 points, which means that if you have the 2 points, you only need 10 more points to get to the next level instead of, having to get a whole 12 more points. So you need a total of 250 points. And how many points you get is dependent on where you place in the championship. No, why do you do this to me? Okay, this happened also last time we did the champion ranks. The question mark was not active for like the first day. So I'm hoping that the FAQ section comes back because it has a lot of helpful information, specifically how you earn points, because otherwise you wouldn't know. But I can tell you, at least from experience, that placing first to fourth place, so 1, 2, 3, or 4, will get you 5 victory points. Placing 5th to 8th, so 5, 6, 7, 8 will get you 4. 9 to 12, 9, 10, 11, and 12 will get you 3 points. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember the other ones because I stopped paying attention after 12th place. I'm pretty sure it's just the next 4 places, so 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 would get you 2 points, and 16 to 20 would get you 1 point. And now I would love to see what they all look like because usually they have that in the FAQ menu too, but can't currently see it and it was not in any spoilers, so the best I can do is show you what the first one looks like. Oh my god, wait! I don't know if you guys are like familiar with like medieval illustrations and stuff like that, like wood carved illustrations. I'll put some examples up, but if they all look like this, I would be giddy. I think that would be so cute. But anyways, I can't wait to see what the rest of these look like. I guess for now, I'll just have to unlock them and then eventually get to them, but at the very least, the themes are Herald, Goblet, Sun, Castle, Flying Pig, Sword, and Helmet being the final one. So let's talk about some tips and tricks for doing championships. I know that championships are not everyone's cup of tea. I know that the champion ranks are not typically favored by a lot of people, especially those who don't like championships. As someone who loves doing the championships in Star Stable, I've got some tips and tricks for you. First, don't worry about being bad at the championship because there is a learning curve. You do have to, just like any other race in Star Stable, you do have to learn the course to get better at it. And the best way to do that is to just follow other people and see what shortcuts they do. Eventually, if you do the championship more frequently, you will get those shortcuts down to memory, and then eventually you're going to be the ones leading the pack. And now for those of you who do championships, maybe you don't place exactly where you want to, or you want to figure out how to be better, be faster. There are a couple of factors that will make you perform better in championships. The first one is your horse's tack and your outfit. You're going to want to look for items that are what I consider max stat. That's just because I come from a different MMO world. For horse tack, these are the stats that you will be looking for your horse's gear. Generally, most of the stuff that comes out for events and newer tack tends to be higher level or max stat. And these are the stats you are looking for your clothing items. Again, similarly, anything from events typically, usually, is max stat. But obviously not everything. I know there's a couple of stuff from past Christmases where they did like no stat versions and then a color variation that had high stats. They haven't been doing that as much lately, but that stuff still exists. You're also going to be looking for horseshoes. If you are still using these starter gear horseshoes, consider using the My Handmade horseshoes, I think they're called. You get them from a quest you do with Conrad for a couple of days at a time. At the end of it, he'll give you your own horseshoes that you've made with him. Additionally, Conrad has more horseshoes for sale in his shop by his forge, or I think you can still get them in Global Shop. And even better, if you've been doing the Trailblazer Track, they give you so many horseshoes. There's horseshoes available for free on the Trailblazer Track as well if you can get to that level and unlock them. I believe they are horseshoes of the Master Blacksmith, which are one of the best horseshoes that you can get in the game. The other thing that'll boost your performance in championships is actually your player level. So Star Stable has made it so that your horse's speed will max out when you reach player level 25. It's 25 or 26, I think it's 25. So anything past that, you're not getting any more stat boosts. So the higher player level you are, the better you will do in championships generally. At least you'll be faster. And you're also going to want to make sure that your horse is happy, that their mood is good. You can do that by either doing stable care, by feeding your horse and taking care of it daily so that it is constantly happy. Highest mood boost, because they'll go 10% faster if they are the happiest they can be. Ignore the fact that I haven't done my stable care today, but you'll see that your horse is feeling great. It'll move 10% faster. So just make sure that your green bars are full and your horse will be as happy as it can be. Now, all of that said, I have absolutely still won championships with a sad horse, with terrible tack, terrible gear, and a low player level. The thing, truly, at least in my mind, the thing that will make you a better championship racer, that will be easier for you to win the championships, is literally just practicing the championships. I really cannot stress this one enough. Like, I've done championships on my lower level account, and I've consistently beaten people who are level 25 or 26, just because I know the course, I know the shortcuts, and I know, like, exactly which ones to avoid, because sometimes you don't jump over them. Even in like the Valedale Championship, I've done that one a lot. I know which boosts I can jump through and which ones I can't. 100%, it just comes down to practice at that point. So you can very well beat championships with none of the other things that I said, but if you want a better chance, or to give yourself the best chance, you'll look for better horse tack, better clothing, you'll practice the courses, you'll get better horseshoes, and you'll level up your character. And that's pretty much all there is to doing championships. Ultimately though, it's just a game. Have fun. If you want to do championships, do the championships. If you don't want to do them, don't do them. It's just an optional activity for you to do. Alright, let's go turn in that quest now. Alright, Libera. Wow, it really sounds like a fantasy. This is the stuff of legend, Arya. Awoo. Hey Arya. Awoo. Will you bring me another championship story today? Well, I guess so. That's the daily. Alright, so after you finish the yellow quest with Libera, you can come back daily for another chance to get some additional experience and money for doing championships. Again, I have no idea if this is just going to be for the 4 weeks or if it's going to be a permanent addition, but it is a permanent area, so I would assume the latter. That we'll just have like multiple championship dailies to complete, but I guess time will tell. And the last thing to talk about is the stuff that it is the last week for. Both the snow and the Trailblazer Track, this is your last week to enjoy both. So the snow, nice and cold at the fairground today. This is your last week to enjoy the snow filter in Star Stable, and then your last week to complete the Trailblazer Track and get all of the rewards that you're able to complete this week. See, these are the horseshoes I was telling you about. Level 12, not too difficult. Both of these will leave on the update on February 5th. So that is all they wrote in the update, but there is one more thing that I just want to talk about because they posted a news post earlier in the week. So you might be aware that Star Stable is trying to crack down on cheating in the game, and potentially also spoilers. They didn't actually say this part, but I think it's assumed. I think that's why the updates are taking so long, because they can't preload the things because they don't want it to be spoiled. I'm gonna be honest, I have a different opinion from Star Stable on that. I think cheating is bad. I think that people adding the models and cheating in horses that don't exist is bad. But on the other side of the coin, I think spoilers are good. Y'all know I love CC creations. I love seeing what's coming to the game because it helps me figure out how to budget my star coins and if I need to purchase more. It also just gets me really excited for what's coming. I understand that they have a different opinion on that, and that's, I guess, whatever. If that truly is the reason why the update was delayed today, that's a little frustrating. Not gonna lie, but I guess we'll see what they do about it. Anyways, the point of this thing, they put out a news post. I will link it in the description so you can read it for yourself, but essentially they are talking about why they're cracking down on cheating, and mostly it's to create a safer game for everyone. Obviously, some people sell cheats or they sell services to implement cheats for other people, which sometimes means that they have to give their account information, which obviously jeopardizes people's ability to use their account. Either way, cheating bad. That said, to put everyone at ease, reshade is allowed. They have said this in this post, they said it in a previous post, and to verbatim say, they said, good news, using reshade is still perfectly fine. So reshade should not be a problem with whatever method they decide to crack down on cheating with. Reshade is safe. They mentioned in the next few weeks, we will begin enforcing bans on accounts with unauthorized tools or modifications. This zero-tolerance approach will help create a more secure and enjoyable experience for everyone in the game. If you are affected by this ban, you will be notified by email. So, again, cheating bad. Just don't cheat, I guess. So yeah, basically, I just wanted to say that here that they will be cracking down on cheating, so don't do it. And it also seems to be retroactive. So if you've cheated in the past and you've been reported for it, in the FAQ, they wrote, what if you used cheats prior to the zero tolerance? Will your account be banned? And the response is yes. If there's evidence of doing so, the account will be banned. So if you've ever cheated, I'm sorry, don't. But yeah, that means you. It's good that they are actually taking active approach to combat the cheating in the game. It's unfortunate that it comes at the expense of spoilers and timely updates. Possibly. That's speculation. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens. Anyway, sorry for today's update being like a bit of a ending on a downer. Champions. Championship's good. Championship rank's good. Love championship ranks. Cheating bad. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video like this. I do try to cover every Wednesday update and more. And we got a special video coming out on Saturday. Mark your calendars. It's an RRP. It's a project I'm both excited and nervous about. So be nice, and I will see you Saturday. Bye!